How did the Great Schism divide medieval families? Imagine living in a time when your family's loyalty could split based on which pope you followed. That's exactly what happened during the Great Schism in medieval Europe. It was a period from 1378 to 1417 when 2 or even 3 popes claimed to be the true leader of the Catholic Church. This created a huge mess, not just for the Church but for families across the continent. The split started after the papacy returned from Avignon to Rome in 1377. Soon after, a disputed election in 1378 led to French cardinals choosing a different pope in Avignon, Clement VII. Meanwhile, the Roman pope was Urban VI. Both popes claimed to be the real head of the Church, and many European countries had to pick sides. Some supported the pope in Rome, while others backed the one in Avignon. For families, this was more than just a religious disagreement. It meant that members could be divided along regional and political lines. If your family lived in France or areas influenced by France, they might support the Avignon pope. But if they were in Italy or influenced by Italy, they might support the Roman pope. This often caused tension within families, especially if relatives held church positions or married into other families with different loyalties. Religious practices also became complicated. Families might disagree over which pope's teachings to follow or which church services to attend. Some families had members who refused to recognize the rival popes, leading to conflicts and even excommunications within families. This split also weakened the authority of the Church, making it harder for families to trust religious leaders or believe in the Church's unity. The division affected everyday life too. People had to decide which indulgences to buy, which clerics to trust, and which sacraments to accept. In border regions or contested cities like Florence or Naples, families were often caught between loyalties, which could tear communities apart. The schism also made people question the Church's authority, planting seeds of doubt that would grow into later calls for reform. In the long run, the Great Schism changed how families saw their faith and their political ties. It showed that religious loyalty was intertwined with regional identity and politics. Families had to navigate a world where allegiance to a pope could mean supporting one nation over another. This division made the Church less united and set the stage for future conflicts, including the Protestant Reformation. So, the Great Schism didn't just split the Church. It divided families by forcing them to choose sides, often pitting relatives against each other. It turned faith into a matter of politics and regional identity, shaking the very foundation of medieval family life.